Spring becomes summer, summer becomes fall, and with that, it's time to get in the last bit of mountain biking. Mountain biking, the sport where you tear down the hillside as fast as you can, so that you can destroy nature with your knobby tires, and take the dominion away from the natural forest dwellers, and spite any mere bipedal creatures that get in your way. And to do that, you need this. Big knobby tires to grip the earth like Velcro. A shock borrowed from a motorcycle. A rear suspension that they somehow managed to weave a chain through to boggle the mind. And to keep you from getting out of control, saucer-sized disc brakes with hydraulic pistons, front and rear. All of this in a futuristic package straight out of Buck Rogers. It even comes with an ejection seat. But is this what mountain biking is all about?
A lot of people who want to get into mountain biking go onto the YouTubes and they watch the presenters ride their bikes at 1,000,000 miles per hour down the hill, and they think that's what mountain biking is. But I have a different opinion. I think this.
But that's a hill.
You're right, but I'm not talking about going down the hill. I'm talking about going up.
Allow me to explain. This is a bicycle, and this is a YouTuber going down a hill at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Ooh, look at me! I'm getting all the hits and likes. And then he crashes. And that's how you get broken bone. Now, let's take the bike up the hill. You're going up the hill, pedaling as hard as you can, and then you crash. Well, you just kind of fall over. And to go up the hill, you need the right tool for the job.
But that's not a mountain bike.
Well, yes it is.
But the tires are so big and fat.
Yes, but they're knobby, and we have these extra wide handlebars like a mountain bike.
People are gonna think it's an e-bike.
I know how to settle this.
And for this, you need to enlist someone who knows a thing or two about mountain bikes.
We're observing the stick. We took away his mountain bike. Without his mountain bike, the stick gets into this dormant state. Let's see what happens when we give him the fat bike. I knew it. Stick has accepted the fat bike, so it is a mountain bike.
And what a mountain bike. Big fat tires over twice the width of its skinnier cousin. Wide handlebars that stretch to the horizon. The same metal disc brakes, but with shocks beefed up on testosterone. Though sadly, none of that rear suspension wizardry. At least it comes in a package designed to turn heads. It even comes with the trick seat. But what can it do?
So one thing mountain bikes should be able to do is climb little drops like this one here. So what we're going to do is take the mountain bike over the drop, and then we're going to take the fat bike, and then we'll come back and see how they feel.
And from a standing start, oh no, that's grinding gears. And up and over the drop. Not wanting to be outdone, the fat bike charges a drop, and momentum carries it up and over.
So as you can see, both bikes made it over the drop. I'd say the fat bike felt a little more cushiony going over. But otherwise, they're about the same.
The first test being inconclusive, we must settle this with more testing.
So one thing every mountain bike should be able to do is climb up slippery rocks, like this one here. So first we'll ride the mountain bike up the rock, and then we'll ride the fat bike, and then we'll see which one's grippier.
And there goes the mountain bike. Oh no, slipping on leaves. And now up that rock. Push those skinny little legs, and it's on top. Now for the fat bike. Making this look easy. Come on, power. And out the other side.
So both bikes made it up the rock without a problem, but the mountain bike was very slippery on the leaves, whereas the fat bike didn't have a problem. So based on that, I'd say the fat bike was grippier.
And with that, back to the studio.
Now to see how well the bikes go up the hill, we have to put them on our test track. And for that, we have to hand them over to our tame test rider. Some people say that he never learned to walk, but he went straight from crawling to big wheels, and that he lubricates his bike chain in his own sweat. He's called a Stick.
And he's off. Making his way up the switchbacks, it's a smooth start.
Siga todo recto, go straight on, and he specifies the distance that we have to continue.
Stick, listening to coffee break Spanish on his headphones. He's made the turn and is heading to hump day, and the rock proves no problem. Now to midlife crisis, the steepest part of the climb. Through the boulders, past Don't Look Down, and Stick almost falling off the cliff. Through the final stretch, and across the line. And now the fat bike, another smooth start. He's casually going up the switchbacks.
La estación de autobuses está enfrente, and the bus station is.
Stick, learning Scottish and Spanish simultaneously. Pretty rough line to hump day, but the rock proves no challenge. And straight through midlife crisis. Weaving through the boulders, Stick taking the safe line through Don't Look Down. Onto the final stretch, and across the line.
Now, our Specialized mountain bike went up the hill in 60.2 seconds. And the Vasari fat bike, it did it in 62.3 seconds, a full 2 seconds longer.
But the fat bike lost.
It's not about winning or losing. It's about making it up the hill.
But the fat bike did take longer.
You're right. And that leaves you more time to enjoy the bike. So what have we learned? We've learned that a fat bike is exactly the same as a mountain bike in the precise condition that you're going slowly uphill. And with that thought, good night.